this video I'm going to take a look at proportions and percent equations. I'm going to introduce the formula is over of equals percent over 100. This is just one way to do this type of problems. Other teachers might have you write an equation just left to right with an equal sign in it, not necessarily using a proportion at all, and that's also a valid way to do this. But I find that this is really nice if you are really good with proportions and you understand the concept of cross multiplying down to solve for an unknown variable. Alright, so for the first example here, I've got what percent of 140 is 84. Okay, so you should go through the equation, and I usually ask for, well, what's the question asking for? It says, what percent? Alright, so your answer should be a percent when you are done. And I'm going to box in the what percent. Alright, because out of this I've got a percent, an is, and an of, and then 100 always goes in that bottom right hand corner. So this one, what percent, is asking for my percent right there. So that's going to be my unknown variable, so that's going to be my x. Alright, then I go through, and at this point, if I'm looking for the percent, I have two other numbers in this equation, and I have to determine what they are. Okay, the 84 is really close to the is, that 140 is really close to the of, so I'm going to box together the 84 and the is, because that's going to be my is number, and then the 140 is going to be the of number. So if you get used to taking that equation and breaking it up and finding, well, what number is, what number is of, and then what number possibly or variable is your percent, then you can write this equation. I'm going to set up a proportion. I'm going to put 84 in the top left hand corner. I'm going to put my of number, which is 140, in the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go equals. My percent, which is what I'm trying to solve for, is x, because I don't know what it is, and then 100 always goes in that bottom right hand corner. Okay, now you're going to cross multiply down. Okay, so on this first one I'm actually going to show that with some arrows, and then after that I honestly would not draw the arrows because it just clutters up the problem. But I'm going to multiply down. I'm going to cross multiply down. Okay, so 140 times x is going to be 140x. My equal sign is going to come straight down. 84 times 100 will be 8,400. Okay, at that point you're going to divide both sides of the equation by 140, and you're either going to do it by hand or you're going to use a calculator. Alright, so your choice of method there, whether you do it longhand or with a calculator, and I get an x equals 60. Now at this point, I just don't want to stop right there because I want to come back up and look at that question, and it says what percent? So that means this is a percent, so I've got to remember to add the percent sign so that I'm actually answering the question. Alright, now we're going to do another example, alright, because the x does not have to be in the percent spot. It could be in the is number or the of number. Okay, it could be in any of those three locations depending on the problem that you're working at. Okay, so again, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to read the question. 32 is 80% of what number? Alright, what am I asking for? Well, I'm asking for of what number, so that's the part that goes together. Of what number? I'm asking for the of. So my x this time is going to go in that bottom left-hand corner. So that is x. Then I'm going to go through and find my other things. Usually the next part I like to go through and find is a percent. Any number with a percent, then that's the only thing that gets boxed in. Yes, that 80% is next to the of and it's next to the is, but it can't be a percent and of. It can't be a percent and is. Alright, so you're going to box in the number with the percent, and then 32 is, that's the only thing that's left, and it's sitting right next to it. So now I have all of my variables and I can write my proportion. I'm going to take my is number, which is 32, and that's going to go in the top left hand corner of my proportion. Of what number? That's going to be my x, that's the value I am trying to solve for, is equal to the percent over 100. Okay, well, my percent is 80, so 80 goes right there. 100 always goes in that bottom right-hand corner. And again, you should not need to draw those arrows to understand that cross multiplying down. 80 times x is going to be 80x. 32 times 100 is going to be 3200. And then you're going to choose to divide both sides by 80. And again, either divide it out by hand or use a calculator, and you're going to get x equals 40. Now on this one, it's asking for of what number. It is not asking for a percent, so I do not have to add a percent sign. All I have to do is just stop right there. That's the number that I'm looking for. So definitely just one way to solve these type of percent equations, all right, is to use a proportion. Definitely thanks for watching. If the videos are helping you, don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.